come up here for a start. Although Russell won't be here or be able to make it to Eagle, I do want to say out of the experience I've seen him be through here, I do want to say that he does have the spirit to be an Eagle Scout. Along with that, we have the Book of Honor, which all Star, Life, and Eagle Scouts sign in the past in our troop. We'd like for you to sign.
So before we do that, let's talk a little bit about this rank, right? So the progression is you come in, you join as a Boy Scout, and you learn a few basic things about scouting. And you go on to second class where you learn about 25 opportunities to improve yourself, and then the same thing with second class. And then when you get to Star, you have to earn 6 merit badges, and 4 of them are required. You have to earn 21 merit badges to be Eagle, and 11 of them are required. So any merit badge that has the silver around the outside is a required merit badge. The others with the lime green are electives. They can take as many of those as they would like. And so Russell's had a bit of a challenge. He started scouting a little bit later than most of the older scouts. And then he's also had a bit of a challenge in that he struggled with his swimming test, right? And so typically we wouldn't promote anybody to first class without doing those swimming requirements. I'm just going to use you as an example. I still love you, right? He still hasn't passed them, right? So he's moving on in rank with one proviso that he learns to swim, okay? And he's not going to make it to Eagle Scout anyway because his birthday is in April, right? So he'll turn 18. And we'll have a whole host of merit badges, many of them required and very close to earning some of the things that it takes to go to Eagle, but he's got time constraints, so mathematically there's no way he can make it Eagle Scout. Doesn't mean that he doesn't have the knowledge or the abilities that an Eagle Scout does. He didn't complete all the classifications to get there. So we love him very much, and we wanted to reward him for all of the effort that he put in scouting in the last 2.5 years or so, all the things he's done. He's a tremendous young man and probably fits the mold of what an Eagle Scout really is. So what we're going to do next is have him sign a Book of Honor. And so once you get to Star, then Life, and then Eagle Scout, we've had all of those individuals that have reached those various levels sign this Book of Honor, right? So I'm just going to read off some of the names of the folks that have signed this already. So you've got Michael Naylor, Zachary Simpson, Jacob Denny, Jeremiah Denny, Stephen Goddard, Brandon Brown, Chris Bryant, Cole Anderson, Josh Pierce, Ashley Decker, Michael Murphy, Jake Chatfield, Patrick Kluser, Jordan Denny, Nick Beasley, Michael Bruin, William Price, Joseph Moyer, Devin Dykes, Bradley Baker, and Jonah Pfeiffer. And so if you look at all of the years of scouting that this troop has been involved, it's been here since, not necessarily this church, but it's been going since 1981, it's a pretty significant number. There's a few names that aren't on here. There's maybe 1 or 2 names that aren't on here. But we've had hundreds of scouts go through this group that never got their name on here because they gave up or they decided that moving on from first class to Star wasn't important to them. So, you know, some of the names that we read off are still on this plaque over here on my left, because once you reach Eagle Scout, your name stays embedded there forever. And in just a few months, his name's going to have to come off. The locker wood will be reused again for another scout because he wasn't able to make it to Eagle. But we're very proud of what he did accomplish, and we're going to celebrate that here tonight.
a candle.
Lighting a candle.
Bricklayer. He can build a fire. He can build a fire, but he can't light a candle. Candles are tough.
All right.